Daily Bible reading, Mark chapter 6, verses 1 through 29. Then Yeshua left and went to his hometown, and his Talmidim followed him. On Shabbat he started to teach in the synagogue, and many who heard him were astounded. They asked, "Where did this man get all this? What is this wisdom he has been given? What are these miracles worked through him? Isn't he just the carpenter, the son of Miriam, the brother of Yaakov and Yossi and Yehuda and Shimon? Aren't his sisters here with us?" And they took offense at him. But Yeshua said to them, "The only place people don't respect a prophet is in his hometown, among his own relatives, and in his own house." So he could do no miracles there, other than lay his hands on a few sick people and heal them. He was amazed at their lack of trust. Yeshua went through the surrounding towns and villages, teaching. He summoned the 12 and started sending them out in pairs, giving them authority over the unclean spirits. He instructed them, "Take nothing for your trip except a walking stick. No bread, no pack, no money in your belt. Wear shoes, but not an extra shirt. Whenever you enter a house, stay there until you leave the place. And if the people of some place will not welcome you, and they refuse to hear you, then, as you leave, shake the dust off your feet as a warning to them." So they set out and preached that people should turn from sin to God. They expelled many demons, and they anointed many sick people with oil and healed them. Meanwhile, King Herod heard about this, for Yeshua's reputation had spread. Some were saying, "Yochanan the Immerser has been raised from the dead. That is why these miraculous powers are at work in him." Others said, "It is Eliyahu," and still others, "He is a prophet, like one of the old prophets." But when Herod heard about it, he said, "Yochanan, whom I had beheaded, has been raised." For Herod had sent and had Yochanan arrested and chained in prison because of Herodias, the wife of his brother Philip. Herod had married her, but Yochanan had told him, "It violates the Torah for you to marry your brother's wife." So Herodias had a grudge against him and wanted him put to death. But this she could not accomplish, because Herod stood in awe of Yochanan and protected him. For he knew that he was a Zadok, a holy man. Whenever he heard him, he became deeply disturbed, yet he liked to listen to him. Finally the opportunity came. Herod gave a banquet on his birthday for his nobles and officers and the leading men of the Galil. The daughter of Herodias came in and danced, and she pleased Herod and his guests. The king said to the girl, "Ask me for whatever you want, I will give it to you." And he made a vow to her, "Whatever you ask me, I will give you, up to half my kingdom." So she went out and said to her mother, "What should I ask for?" She said, "The head of Yochanan the Immerser." At once the daughter hurried back to the king and announced her request. "I want you to give me right now on a platter the head of Yochanan the Immerser." Herod was appalled, but out of regard for the oath he had sworn before his dinner guests, he did not want to break his word to her. So the king immediately sent a soldier from his personal guard with orders to bring Yochanan's head. The soldier went and beheaded Yochanan in the prison, brought his head on a platter, and gave it to the girl, and the girl gave it to her mother. When Yochanan's Talmidim heard of it, they came and took the body and laid it in a grave.